So this is Thursday the 28th of October. I almost forgot what month it is. 20th of October, and we've literally got 8 days to go before our first guests are coming. So really exciting. Now, it's still, we've got a little bit of work to do, but it's all lots of little things. And it's really satisfying at the moment because every time you do a little thing, it normally means that you're finishing something. And that's really satisfying. Hopefully we're going to finish all the dirty work today, which basically is just the tiling, the floor tiles and the wall tiles, get that finished today. And then we're going to put the internal insulation lining on and the external PVC lining. The only thing that's going to stop us that we woke up this morning, despite the fact the weather forecast was sun, we woke up this morning to find it's cloudy and the weather forecast has changed and there may be some rain this afternoon. But we'll just have to deal with it. 8 days to go, so I'm hoping that we can actually finish the domes in just the next couple of days, and then it's down to tidying up the site and trying to do a quick bit of landscaping to make it look a little bit more pleasing. But let me give you some updates. So here is first update for you. We're getting the walkway finished. Yesterday I stained the column posts and it's looking really nice actually. It's really nice now. I've only done the 3 sides because I've got to get the ladder and do the outside, but we also got the lights working. So we've got 2 types of lights. We've got lights here along the top, but we've also got floodlights underneath, and we saw it for the first time last night and it looked fantastic. Now obviously what we have here, we have not quite finished 2-way switches. So the idea is we don't want to have the lights on all the time, but we do want people to be safe. So the idea is you can turn them on and turn them off when you get to the other end. But it looked really fantastic. my wife said we should be worried that it looks like a landing. It looks like lights on a runway, and we should be worried about planes not trying to land here. Which is a little bit true, but it did look fantastic. I think when it came to safety, and I was thinking about how much lights do we need, I did put more lights in than I think that we really need, but because I'm so concerned about safety. As I said before in other videos, there's literally no light here at night. We're in a very remote area, and if it's a moonless night, it's beautiful because you can see the stars, but you can't see where you're walking. So we put lots of lights in to make sure people can feel secure as they are walking down. These column posts, by the way, these are all reclaimed wood. So they're all different types of hardwood. You can see there's different colors of them. But when we ordered them, we had them put the holes in, and we all got a rope barrier in there. Now when we come down here, one of the really nice things to finish was the net beds. Sweaty crap? When you think of Thailand being hot, oh dear me, it is hot, but in this part of the country, this time of the year as we get into winter, it does actually get quite cold at night. It can actually get down to single digits. And yeah, you need jumpers and gloves and everything else to stay warm. So anyway, when we finished the net beds, me and my son decided to see if we can actually sleep out here. We didn't spend the whole night out here, but we got some pillows, we got a duvet, we laid out. The net beds was really comfortable, and it was a beautiful moonless night, and you could see the purple streaks of the Milky Way. We were watching shooting stars going past every like 20 minutes or so. There's a shooting star. We were counting the fireflies flying over us. It was an absolute wonderful experience, and it was way cold to be, and really comfortable to be sleeping outside here. Absolutely fantastic, and I think that's the experience that we want to create. And it's great to be able to prove to ourselves that we can deliver that experience. So let's just give you a quick tour of inside of the dome. I think it looks like there's a lot to do still, but it should all be, most of it should be able to be done in a day, and then it's just painting. So we come in, we put in a little kitchen here. It's not a very sophisticated kitchen, and we decided just to build it out of concrete rather than spend money on an IKEA kitchen, but you can see we've got some cupboards here, a sink, there'll be a microwave and kettle here, and this is the little breakfast area. We bought some stools to go underneath here. We're going to paint this a nice colour. Hopefully when it's painted, then hopefully this little area will come to life. We're using sunflower colours, so any colours associated with sunflowers. This is then the bedroom. And I think I did question a lot whether I built this wall back enough, or maybe I could have started another 30 tenements. But when I look at it now, it is a huge space that you've got here. Double bed will go here, bedside tables, a little sofa here, 2 chairs here, desk here, and then the air conditioning. So I think that will all fit in and be comfortable. And again, at night, it's really nice. During the morning, in the mornings, you get the sun rising over here, but at night, you get the moon rising as well. And it looks really stunning to watch. The other night, we had a real full moon, and it rose. It was absolutely amazing. Then round here, this is going to the bathroom. So we got wall tiles have gone up here. You've got these sort of decorative tiles here, which where the shower will sit. Toilet here, obviously, and then the nice basin here. Now then, this is something we've never tried before, and it's called Blue Sea. Essentially, it's just to dye your muddy brown ponds and lakes and turn them into a glorious blue colour. It's very trendy here in Thailand, and particularly in this part of the world, very, very, everybody is using it. And I must admit, whenever I've seen a pond or lake that's been dyed with Blue Sea, it does look absolutely fantastic. Now, obviously, I'm very concerned about the environmental impact, and it does promise on the packet that there is no negative impact on fish or plants. And everybody has used it. We've spoken to them, and they said they've seen no negative impact on their fish or plants. So we thought, okay, let's give it a go. We don't have a huge lake after all, so whatever we put into it, it can't be that bad. Anyway, I bought this on Lazada. I can't quite remember how much it cost. I think it was like 150 baht or something. So it's not exactly expensive. And I have read the instructions. They are, though, in Thai, but I think I've understood it. So basically what you do is you just take your Blue Sea, you dissolve it all in a bucket of a 20-litre bucket of water, and to do that they have given me a very, very nice and tasteful plastic glove. So clearly there is some danger in using this, and then you just pour it into your lake until you get to the colour you want. Now we've got 2 packets. Today I'm going to try it out with 1 packet. Obviously what I won't be doing is filming too much of this because I'm worried about dropping my phone into the solution, but at least I'll be able to show you what the after effect is. So here we are, here's Blue Sea. This is a 20-litre bucket of water. Well, it's not really quite 20 litres, but it's close enough. I'm using tap water for this, and this is our lake. Now what you can see, the lake is a very muddy brown colour. Always been like this, always been like this. And it's a bit dirty at the moment because some of the bags from the construction have floated in, so we've got to get in there and clean those out. But what we want to do is dye it a nice colour, fill out each of the corners with lotuses, and eventually turn this into a mini lotus lake, and then I think it'll be really, really nice sitting here, particularly in the evenings. But anyway, let's have a look to see what we can do with the Blue Sea. So once you actually open the packet, this is what you get inside, and it's this little sachet full of this dark blue powder. It's actually a wonderful, wonderful colour. Now all we do is open the sachet and pour it in. It doesn't look great now, does it? Well, it actually looks fantastic. It's a wonderful, wonderful colour. That's obviously not what we want our lake to be. Okay, next step is give it a big stir. Try and get it all dissolved in our 20-litre bucket. I am using a leftover piece of rebar, and you get this nice soupy effect. Okay, you can see here it is actually quite hard to get it to dissolve, so let's give that a good stir, and when we stop seeing bits at the end of the rebar, we will assume, yeah, I can really feel it at the bottom. Oh dear, maybe we shouldn't be putting this in the lake. And in it goes. So we put in So we've experimented with 2 sachets because it's quite a big lake, a lot of water, it's quite deep. You can see it spreading out across the lake. So I think what we'll do is we'll just leave it to spread out, come back in the morning and see what it's like. If it hasn't turned blue, then it means we haven't put enough in, we've got to put some more in, which we can do. Now this is our lake. You can see it's still picking up a lot of dirt from the construction. So we've got to have to get in there with a little kayak or something and a net and clear it out. But you can see the blue sea has changed the colour of the water. It was a murky, muddy brown, and it's now kind of like a bluey brown. So we put 2 packets of blue sea in. Clearly that's not enough to really change the colour of the lake and get that really, really beautiful blue colour. So we've ordered 3 more packets, which will be here in the next couple of days. And we're going to put that in and see if that gives us that really transformational, beautiful colour that will hopefully start making this this little lake glorious to look at. Still lots to do, but lots of little things. And as I said at the start of the video, it's really satisfying when you're doing a little thing and you're finishing something, because you get that satisfaction of stepping back and looking at something and comparing it to the vision that you had at the start. And I must admit that most of the time when we look at something, it looks as good as or better than what we thought at the start. And everything finally, after 2 years of this horrible COVID, everything seems to be falling our way again. The country is opening up on the 1st of November, that's just a couple of days away. And hopefully what that means is not only can we tap into lots of domestic traffic, but also we can get some international visitors as well. The only thing is, and I don't know where it came from, because honestly yesterday the weather forecast was blazing sunshine, but I can just start to feel the first few drops of rain. So let's see how that holds. Let's see if that stops us and delays us. I hope not. It doesn't seem to be heavy rain, but let's see.